everybody, what's good? It's Jax, I'm back, and welcome to another edition of All Jaxs'd Up. Now, before I get started with this show, if you watched my last show, I know you saw all of my birthday stuff in there, and I never mentioned my birthday. It was a good birthday, but not now one of y'all wished me a happy birthday. Well, let me not say that because I ain't even checked the comments yet. So, anyway, let's get started with this show. First up, I'm going to hit you off with a little reality talk. Let's do it.
Jax, what you got for me, girl? You better spill that tea, what you got for me, come on, let's do it. Jax, what you got for me, girl? You better spill that tea, what you got for me, come on, let's do it.
Now, if you remember Darcy and Jessy and Caesar and Maria, well, we have a little, I guess, intermingling happening. Jessy was actually robbed recently at a Starbucks coffee shop while he was out getting coffee for the crew on his photo shoot. The thieves got off with tons of valuables. He had 2 watches valued at over $60,000. They took his passport, his wallet, and the Louis Vuitton that all the goodies were being held in. Shortly after that little robbery, Jessy met up with Caesar's ex, Maria. We didn't get a chance to see Maria until the tell-all, but I was surprised. Like she really existed. So they found time to meet up, and the photographer that was with Jessy that day posted a video on Instagram of the 3 of them, and it is no secret that Maria said that her type is a tall man with blonde hair and blue eyes. So that don't fit that bill. Just a little more sugar for your tea. It seems now that Darcy and Tom have split. We know that. But Jessy and Tom are now bros. And you know what they say. Bros before. Yeah, I'm not doing that. All right. Also, be on the lookout for the movie that Darcy is supposed to be in. Now, she posted on her YouTube channel, I believe, her on the set of the film Adventures with Santa. She was supposed to play an elf. Apparently, the movie is about to come out and Darcy is left on the cutting room floor. Nowhere to be found. No mention on IMDb or anything. Well, I guess Darcy is just going to have to keep chasing that star dream, isn't she?
Come on, let's do it.
Next up, remember Ashley and Jay? The on again, off again, on again, off again, on again, off again couple. Remember his bro from the barbershop told Ashley that he was cheating with another young lady in the barbershop bathroom? Okay. It turns out that Michael has had a little bit of bro code karma come back to visit him. Cops were recently called to the barbershop for allegations of theft of a handgun. After police got there and questioned the witnesses and took a look at the surveillance camera, it was deemed that Michael had indeed stolen a firearm from a patron. Like, what did you do? Go in his bag and just lift it? Michael has his own rap sheet. He was charged with assault in 2006, and in 2007 he was again charged with aggravated assault and criminal homicide. Huh? At the time of his arrest, he was on probation. He racked up 3 additional felony charges of theft of a movable property, possession of stolen property, and possession of a firearm. He's on probation, so you know that's a no-go. Also, Jay has finally signed the divorce papers. So we'll see. I still have a feeling that this couple could possibly show up once again on 90 Day Fiancé, because you know how that reality TV bug bites. You start getting that money and you start coming up with stories to get back on another season. We shall see.
Come on, let's do it.
Do you remember Rebecca and Zied? It seems like Rebecca may be in a little bit of trouble because she hasn't paid back child support to her ex. She owes a total of $5,200. Now, they first went to court in, I believe it was 2014, where this amount was agreed upon by both parties. She was supposed to make monthly installments of $325. Well, her ex said that she made little drib-drab payments that amounted in a total of only $1,200, leaving a balance of $4,000. Allegedly, she hasn't paid anything since the summer of 2018. Now, this would make fans wonder, why is Rebecca spending all this money going back to Tunisia and applying for that expensive K-1 visa when she owes back child support? Take care of your kids first. I mean, come on. Now, you know, if this was a man, everybody would be up in arms. I say what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Now, her ex eventually filed another contempt case against Rebecca to try and get the money that he's owed. Rebecca chose not to respond to the filing and did not appear at the scheduled hearing. Now, when you don't show up to court, the ruling usually goes in favor of the other party that does show up, which is exactly what happened. Now, not only does she have to pay the remaining $4,000, She also has to cover his court costs of $2,500, and the repayment schedule this time is very tight. Her first payment is due on December 15th, and if she misses any one of these payments, she can be arrested the very next day. She could be locked up before the bells start jingling, if you know what I mean. So I guess we'll just have to see after December 15th if Rebecca has made the payment or if she is probably going to appear on the show Love After Lockup. Keep it right here on All Jaxs'd Up, and I will continue to spill the tea on your kitchen floor. Okay, next up is today's spotlight. I am featuring the kids of Floribama Shore. Now, I believe this show was put on TV to kind of replace Jersey Shore, you know, because Snooki and all of them, they done grew up. They've had babies, baby mama drama, tax issues, and all of that. But, you know, back in the day, meatballs were rolling around everywhere. So now we have Floribama Shore, which is a new group of young knuckleheads out here living their messiest lives, trying to match up to the original bunch. Now, when it comes to drinking, I don't know which group does it better, but I can't say this. Ooh, honey, that Bama group is something to behold. You know, when you're looking for a bar that has dollar draft night, things are gonna get messy really quick. Now, in the next clip, the Bama group is finishing up another messy night of drinking, but before we go home, little Miss Nilsa has to go and get her a pizza. Let's watch.
This guy that was making our pizza was also tossing it up and beating the dough like that. I want someone to toss my dough like that. I love my crust stuff, if you know what I mean.
Girl, I do believe he knows what you mean, because I like stuffed crust pizza too. I mean, is this flirting specific for a pizza man? Is this how you get a free pizza? Using flirty pizza puns? I guess if she goes to Burger King, she'll tell the guy, I'd prefer a Whopper over a Whopper Jr. any day. Lord.
And can I get a glass of champagne if you got it?
Girl, you just left the bar, so what I think you better do is eat some of that pizza and let some of that grease soak up some of that alcohol, because I think you've had plenty to drink already. Pizza man, I don't blame you. I'd have walked away from her too, because it makes no sense to engage a drunk. Cab's here. And Nilsa piles in with her pizza in tow. Now, I know how it is when you're out drinking and then, you know, you get a little hungry. But I'm going to let Amy remind y'all how it is when you're out drinking and you just want a little pizza to eat.
Oh, get in.
Oh, cállate.
Oh,
they get pizza, that's bull.
It's okay, girl. It's okay.
I'm starving. They're getting pizza, no, I'm not.
Well, Amy, you know, you could have walked your drunk ass into the pizza shop and bought one for yourself. Don't be mad, Twan.
I'm hungry. It's not fair at all. After a night of drinking, a pizza is just a must, you know?
Aw, poor Amy. She's so sad and hungry. But look, even though Miss Amy's drunk, she still has enough wits about her to recognize that something is wrong with Jeremiah.
Are you okay?
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Why did I do so hard?
Oh my God, because you're a f***ing idiot.
It's locked in here, and I can't kick out the goddamn door. It's pissing me the off.
Are you angry much? That is one thing that I just cannot get with, is an angry drunk. So Jeremiah, what is the real problem here?
If I want to get the out of a cab to puke, I should be able to do that. I can't open the goddamn door.
You know what this reminds me of?
Hulk smash, Hulk smash, Hulk smash.
Exactly. Now, what do you guys think would be the next best thing to say to drunk Jeremiah?
I know, I have to pee and take my tampon out.
Damn, Amy, TMI, and I'm a woman. Now, you know, if I don't need to hear about Flo and her red suitcase, I don't think Jeremiah wants to know either.
When you throw up, all I have to y'all get out and deal with you.
Stop. Talk. Please stop talking.
I think I would be telling Amy to shut the hell up too. I will spare y'all the details. You don't need to see that. It is time for Floribama style. What did you say?
It sounds like he meets all your criteria.
He does. He beats all my criterials. He's so
Criterials? My criterials.
Criterials. Okay, so he meets her criterials. I wonder if she meets his grammaticals.
I think I'm in love.
Girl, I think you're in denial.
Amy will basically be the valedictorian of all of us.
I don't know what the that is. What the hell is a valedictorian?
A valedictorian. Okay, let me see if I can break this down for y'all. Now, seeing as the Victorian era was a period of peace, prosperity, and refined sensibilities, I think it's safe to say, Amy, you are not a valedictorian. And you're not a valedictorian either. Let me set this next clip up for you. In the past 2 seasons of Floribama Shore, Amy has shown some signs of anger and aggression, and so she went to anger management classes for, get this, a whopping total of 8 hours. Now, the roommates decided to throw her a little graduation party to celebrate her accomplishments, but I'm still confused. I'm trying to figure out, how do you lose years of anger in 8 hours of classes? I mean, the way y'all be running out here pissing me off, it's gonna take me about a year or 2. I'm just saying. Let's take a look.
From mad to grand.
Tonight is my graduation party. This is the first graduation that I've had ever. I didn't graduate high school and I didn't graduate college, but I made this captain gown look good.
What did you say?
I just called it captain gown. It's cap in gown, ain't it?
Dang, Amy, you might be a valedictorian yet.
I'm so proud of Amy for graduating anger management because I was 9 when I failed anger management. If I went back today, I would fail again.
Wait, hold up. Let me just say this. Courtney's actually the one that should be in anger management because this chick goes from 0 to angry in 0.6 seconds straight off the line. But I'm not one to run tail that.
Angry little bitch.
Who you calling angry, bitch?
Somebody help her.
There is no help for her. Ooh, just thank God that you were not walking across a graduation stage because you probably would have fallen down and bust your ass. Let me just wrap this all up for you guys. Where do I think this season of Floribama Shore is going?
I just fell down the stairs.
Well, that's it. That's all she wrote. You are all jaxed up. I just want to say this. I am always on the lookout for great content from social media or TV. So if you want to submit to the show and maybe be featured, your name, your Instagram handle, or whatever it is, send it to me. My email is below. And if it's really good, I'll put it on the show. Now, in the meantime and in between time, don't forget, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment down below, and turn on that notification bell so you'll know when I have a new episode of All Jaxs'd Up all ready for you. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and for those of you that always come back and tune in, thank you, my loyal people. I shall see you for the next episode of All Jaxs'd Up, but until then, y'all be good. I want some pizza. Stuffed crust.